Hello, everybody, and welcome to Madison Field here in Marshfield, Wisconsin, as we get set for this Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup between the visiting Stevens Point Panthers and the home team Marshfield Tigers. I'd like to thank Ag Country Farm Credit Services. It's a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. I'm Jack Rosicki. To my left, we've got Ruth Walsh on the ones and twos. As we get set for this, a great matchup. The coaches and captains just met at home plate, and we are going to go silent here for the national anthem and be back for the first pitch right here on Zaleski Sports.
Starting lineups for Stevens Point. Leading off playing right field, number 41, Jordan Roth. Batting second base, number 23, Micah Keller. Batting third at shortstop.
And we are back here on Zaleski Sports, getting all set for this, what should be a great matchup again against SPASH Panthers playing against Marshfield. In the circle for Marshfield will be Caitlin Sternweiss, and then behind the plate for them will be Lillian Griesbach. Let's talk a little history between these two teams. Of course, you've got the Panthers coached by Tom Droner. He's got 8 championships under his belt. He's absolutely taken this team and this squad to beyond what they've done in the past. I mean, they are just a dominant team every single year. And they have a 5-0 record with 2-0 in the Wisconsin Valley. You've got their 2 wins against Merrill. They won that one 23-2, and then against Wausau West, won that one 7-2. They've outscored their opponents on the road at 33-2. And Coach Dorner's been a part of this for 29 years, coming up on 30 here. And on the other side, you've got Marshfield, who is 4-4, 2-0 in the Wisconsin Valley. They beat Wisconsin Rapids 4-1 and Wausau West 5-3. Low-scoring games in that one. They're 3-0 here in Marshfield. So you've got 2 undefeated teams that are on the road and on home. So someone's got to crack that win streak. We're going to get ready for this one. And leading things off for Stevens Point is going to be Jordan Roth, the right fielder. Pitch to Roth. That one's going to be in the dirt, 1-0.
First pitch, 405, 60 degrees.
It is a little windy here in Marshfield. 60 degrees, it just heard over the PA. Going to drop as we go on. Another pitch here from Sternweiss, and that Roth will foul that one away. Count goes to even, 1-1. Of course, you've got Jordan Roth, who is up, and she is a figure skater for this SPASH school. Not only that, the leadoff hitter for this softball team, that one's going to be fouled away. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sternweiss gets ahead. Wind is just ridiculous here. I swear the wind's been crazy the past 2 weeks. Every single game I call, it seems like the wind is just erratic. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sternweiss is ahead in this count on Roth, the right fielder. And the pitch, that one's going to just miss the plate. Count goes to 2-2 now. Again, Jack Rosicki on the call here on Zaleski Sports. We thank you for tuning in. Back in the box, Roth looking to get a base runner here for the Panthers. Pitch by Sternweiss, that one's going to be fouled back again as Roth stays alive. You've got quite the lineup here in this SPASH roster, filled with Clyde Smith, Keller, and then Savageau. Outstanding players. That one's going to go above the head of Roth. And the count goes to full on the first batter. Three and 2 the count. Sternweiss the pitch. Roth will send a ground ball. Aimed up by the shortstop across to first. Not in time. Roth would have beat it out. She's going to head for 2. She runs into the umpire. And she'll just head back to first as she's giggling over there. I think she would have beat the throw anyways. It was a cleanly field ball by Ashlyn Barwick over there at shortstop, but could not beat the speedy Roth. That's going to be an infield single for Spashes at right fielder. That'll bring up Mika Keller, the second baseman. Spash gets the leadoff runner on. She'll take off for second. The throw down is not going to be in time. Ross steals a base. Griesbach could not make that play in time. It was a ball, so 1 ball, no strikes here on Keller. You got Keller, who is first team All-State last year for this squad, and she also just committed to Penn State for hockey. Little fun fact here for Mika Keller. She fouls that one back, 1-1 the count. Pitch here by Sternweiss is outside, 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike. You've got Roth over there at second in scoring position. No outs here for Keller. The pitch, swing and a miss. And Roth will just go over to third base standing. Nobody covering. No rotation over there. And she's all the way over at third already. See if Keller can put this ball in play and score that run. Pitch to Mika Keller is going to be a soft ground ball. It'll go foul, though. She stays alive. The second baseman for Stevens Point looks to drive in the first run for them and take an early lead here in the top of the first. Sternwise the pitch. That one's going to be fouled away again. Nice job by the Panthers to stay alive. Both batters so far fouling off a few pitches. Protecting the plate. Two and two. Sternwise the pitch. That's going to be a line drive, and it'll drift foul. Another one from Keller. So Micah Keller, 2 and 2 here. Sternwise looking to pick up that first out for Marshfield. The pitch. And she'll foul another one back into the netting. Coach Jordan is saying keep battling. She's doing a great job this at-bat, making Sternwise earn that strikeout, or even that out per se. Pitch to Keller, that changeup's going to go high. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Panthers 5-0 so far this season. Looking to keep the winning reputation going here. 3 and 2. Swing and a miss. Sternwise picks up her first strikeout as Keller will take a seat. And there's one down here for the shortstop, Caitlin Clysmith. Clysmith, can't say enough about her. 2-time All-State player. She's a shortstop for this Stevens Point team. There's one down for her with a runner at third. Roth looking to come in. That one's outside, 1-0. Actually, that caught the inside corner of the plate, so 0-1. Sternwise ahead in this count. That one's outside. 1-1 now. Clysmith's batting .700 on the year. She's been absolutely dominating. Let's see if she can drive in this first run. Infield is in for Marshfield. That one's going to be foul. A lot of foul balls off towards the dugout of Stevens Point so far. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Sternwise looking to strike out back-to-back batters. Clysmith, on the other hand, trying to drive in the run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She'll send a hard ground ball over to third, and it's foul. All foul balls going on that left side of the infield. Sternwise ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Clysmith. Swing, and she'll foul it back. As Clysmith stays hanging. With 1 down here, Roth looking to come in here and score for Stevens Point. The pitch to Clysmith. Line drive foul into the netting over by the batting cages. SPASH making Sternwise work this first inning. One and 2. That one's going to be in the dirt. 2 and 2 now. 0-0 with 1 down here in the top of the first with Clysmith up to bat and Roth over at third, who reached on an infield single to start the game. Stole 2 bases. 2 and 2. The pitch from Sternwise. That one's outside. In comes Roth, and there won't even be a throw. SPASH is up 1-0. Panthers strike first on a pass ball. Jordan Roth gets that infield single and goes all the way around the bases to take an early lead here for the Panthers. Count goes to full on Clysmith. Three balls, 2 strikes. Clysmith awaits. The pitch, ground ball over to shortstop again. This one routine over to first in time. Ashlyn Barwick gets another one. She makes up for that first batter. And there's 2 down now here for Delilah Abundis. So Abundis looks to get things going here with 2 outs. She'll foul the first pitch back. You got 3 straight lefties in this SPASH lineup to start their 1, 2, 3 at-bats. Of course, these 2 teams faced off last year. That one goes inside on Abundis. These two teams faced off twice last year. The results, Stevens Point got the best of them both games, 6-2 and 10-0. Abundis with a 1-1 count. That one's low. 2-1 now. Sternweiss falls behind. A lot of pitches here in the first inning for Sternweiss. Giving up 1 run. With 2 down here, bases are cleared. Abundis will watch that one catch the edge of the plate, and 2-2 the count goes. Two and two outs. Abundis watch that one at the eyes. Full count now. Full count on 3 of the 4 batters that Sternweiss has faced so far. Three and 2 the pitch, fouled off by Abundis. So 3-2 here on Abundis with 2 outs. Stevens Point leads 1-0. Sternweiss trying to get out of this with just 1 given up. And that one's sent out in the center field right at the outfielder, though, as all over it is Shyla Brogan. That's going to do it for the top half of the first inning. We're going to take a break here on Zaleski Sports and be back for the bottom of the first after these short messages.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports as we get set for the bottom half of the first inning. I'd like to thank Express Employment Professionals. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Quick play over to first in time for the out. Nice play over there from Akers to track down Debney Varshall, who led that things on, jumped on the first pitch on a bunt. And Akers was ready for it, whipped it over to first in time. And there's 1 down quick here for Marshfield. And up to bat now is Ashlyn Barwick, the shortstop. Had a couple plays over there in the first. That one's going to be inside. On the mound for SPASH is Marin Savageau. And then behind the plate you've got Addie Peschke. So with 1 down here, Barwick will watch that one going for a strike. 1-1, count goes even. Pitch here from Savageau almost catches Barwick inside, and 2-1 the count goes. Of course, we've got Savageau, the senior, who's been inside the circle for Stevens Point for a couple years now. Pitch here, swing and a miss. Actually, that's going to be fouled off. Nonetheless, 2-2 the count now.
Come on, Quad, you're a fighter, let's fight.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down here for Barwick. Barwick will chop that one foul. See if Barwick can get things rolling here with 1 out. Change up is in there for strike 3. Barwick watches it catch the edge. Savageau picks up her first strikeout.
Shyla Brogan.
So with 2 down, that'll bring up Shyla Brogan, the center fielder for Marshfield. 2 up, 2 down here for Savageau. That one's going to be fouled back towards the cars into the parking lot. 0-1. Savageau gets ahead early. I'd like to thank Hiller's Tier Value. Hiller's Tier Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Get the tools you trust from the people you depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Savageau gets another one to get in there, so it's 0-2 on Brogan. Fastball sent out in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Shyla Brogan is aboard with a 2-out single just out of the reach of the right fielder, Jordan Roth.
Madison Kraus.
And that'll bring up Madison Kraus, the Tigers' third baseman. Two down here with Brogan over at first. She'll take off for second. The throw down just a little bit right. Kleisman scoops it up nicely, and it's an advanced runner. 1 ball, no strikes here on Kraus. Tigers trying to knot this thing up. They got a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Savageau the windup. That one's outside. Peschke, nice frame there. 2-0 now the count. Two down here, the runner on second. That'll be a little pop-up right to Kleisman. She'll make the play, and that's going to do it for the first inning. 1 hit, no runs, no errors for Marshfield. And we're going to head to the top of the second after these short messages right here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. We apologize for the scoreboard difficulty. We're getting that figured out here shortly. SPASH is up 1-0 here on Marshfield in the top of the second. Leading things off is going to be the third baseman, Ember Akers. Akers had that nice play over there to start things off in the bottom of the first. And now she stands in the box against Sternweiss with none aboard. Fastball is going to be low, 1-0. A lot of pitches thrown by Sternweiss in that first. Nice turnout here at Madison Field. A lot of people filling up those bleachers. This is a huge rivalry between the two in the Valley. Both teams are 2-0 in conference. This would be huge for either side to pick up a win. Down the road, it could be huge for seeding. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs here for Ember Akers. Akers line drive up the middle, base hit. Nice piece of hitting there from Akers, the third baseman. She's aboard with a leadoff runner. Back-to-back innings, the Panthers get their leadoff runner on.
Aubrey Itzen.
And now that'll bring up Aubrey Itzen. Itzen, the left fielder for Stevens Point. 1-0 here with Akers over at first. That one will be outside as Itzen watches it. 1-0. Sternweiss 1-0. the windup, the pitch. Going to be fouled back. I'd like to thank Sternweiss and Sons, Ready Mix and Block Paint of Marshfield, now hiring Boom Truck and Concrete Truck Driver. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss and Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at Wren Road Ready Mix location, Sternweiss and Sons of Marshfield. That's going to be a bunch shown by Itzen. She gets it down, but it'll go foul. See if Itzen is going to try moving that runner. Coach Droner is assisted by Todd Vanderloop and DJ Droner again this year. Two friends of mine. I'm a SPASH alumni myself, so close with Coach Vanderloop. I had him in a few classes as a teacher. And now it's going to be fouled back into the netting. These Panther batters are battling on every single ups. They are not making it easy for Sternweiss out here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Itzen. Pitch here from Sternweiss. That one's going to be high and outside, 2-2 now. Worrying about that runner over there at first. Akers could take off any moment. Any pitch, I should say. 1-0 Stevens Point leads. No outs here in the top of the second. The pitch. That one's going to be a hard ground ball over to second. They're going to look to turn 2. The play's out at 2. And Marshfield will get the lead runner. As that'll be a force out for Aubrey Itzen. And there's 1 down. She'll just trade spots with Akers at first. And now it's going to be Addie Simonson. Simonson, the designated player here for SPASH. Let's see if Itzen's going to look to take off. She does. Throw down to second. It's going to be a close play. The throw is going to be bobbled. Itzen is in there. Nice throw there from Lillian at Griesbach, but it's a tad too late. Right around second. Scoring position here for Stevens Point. Sternweiss the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there, Simonson. 0-2 here as Sternweiss is ahead. The pitch to Simonson, that one's going to be high. One ball, 2 strikes here on the Panther designated player. And the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be in there for a single. In come Itzen. And it won't be in time. And she's over there at second. Simonson is in there with an RBI double. Addie Simonson coming through for the Panthers, and they now lead 2-0 here in the top of the second. And now that'll bring up Marin Savageau. Savageau, of course, in the circle for Stevens Point today. As Simonson gets a large lead over there at second. Great delivery there from her. She just traded spots with Itzen. There's 1 out here for Savageau and another runner in scoring position. Pitch. That one's going to be outside, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes on the Panther pitcher. You've got Simonson over at second. That one's lined into right field, drifting into the batting cages. Fouled off. These winds are crazy out here. Such strong force. Moving my laptop even. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Savageau will ask for time, and he'll be granted. Sternweiss here behind 2-1, and that goes 3-1 now as that one's low. I'd like to thank Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products. Congrats, student athletes across central Wisconsin, no matter your accomplishments both on and off the courts and the fields. Your commitment to succeeding is an example for all. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. We're here to support you. as Savageau is aboard with a 1-out walk. There's going to be a courtesy runner here for Savageau. Looks like that's going to be number 9 running now. So runners at first and second now here for SPASH, bringing up number 19, Morgan Groshek. Groshek jumps on the first pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Groshek is a wrestler here at SPASH. Shouldn't say here, over at SPASH. She stands back. She stands back in the box here. 0-1 the count. That's a line drive into left field. That'll get down. Runners will advance. No play at home, and they're going to be all loaded up. Nice piece of hitting there from Morgan Groshek. So it's Jordan Roth up to bat now. The leadoff hitter for Stevens Point. 2-0 here, and that one's in there for a strike. She did not want that first one. Bases are all loaded here with 1 out. Of course, Roth had that infield single back last inning, stole all around the bases, and made it all the way to home to score that first run for SPASH. They lead 2-0 here. 0-1 the count. Pitch from Sternweiss. That one's outside. 1-1 the count goes even. Can Stevens Point tack on some more runs? They're already up 2-0 here. Sternweiss a pitch. Going to be a soft ground ball. Tough play. They're going to go home with it. It's in time. Nice job over there by the shortstop, Barwick, as she does what she needs to do and gets that lead runner. Now there's 2 down for Micah Keller. Keller struck out last inning. And there's 2 down with bases loaded for her. Sternweiss the pitch. It's going to be another soft ground. Well, that one stays fair play at home. It's going to be a high throw, but it's in time. Nice snag behind the plate to get the 3rd out. That's Griesbach who makes the play. And we're going to head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0. Stevens Point leads here at Madison Field. Actually, we're going to stay here. Why not? As Savageau makes her way inside the circle. We're going to thank our friends over at Felker Brothers, actually Arts Body Shop. Quality auto body shop and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let MACCI's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop of South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Also, Fleet Farm, pick up your pet's favorite toys from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. So it's 2-0. Stevens Point leads Marshfield. Up to bat is going to be the 5, 6, 7 spots for Marshfield. It's Caitlin Sternweiss, the pitcher, who will lead things off.
Leading off the Tigers in the second inning, Caitlin Sternweiss.
Coach Becky Linsmeyer is, of course, the coach of the Tigers. As that one's going to be in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Savageau gets ahead early, pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. That one just misses the edge of the plate. 1-1 the count goes. SPASH trying to keep that undefeated record here as they sit 5-0 in the season. That one's sent out into right field. Going to be a tough play, just out of the reach of Roth. As Sternweiss had a nice piece on that one, but it drifted foul, and the count will be 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Pitch to Sternweiss. Swing and a miss. Going to be in the dirt, though. Going to have to throw it over to first, and it's in time. Nice play by Pesky to get the out, and it's going to be another strikeout for Savageau, her second. That'll bring up the catcher, Lillian Griesbach. Savageau, the pitch, is going to be in the dirt. 1-0. I always say dirt, but it is turf, so I should say turf. It's in the turf, not the dirt. Grew up playing on regular dirt, so I just used to saying that. 1 ball, no strike. Savageau, the pitch. Right back to her. It's going to be a tough play. Clysmith off the glove, and it's going to be a runner here for Marshfield. Clysmith would have had a tough play to get her, but it goes off the glove. That'll be marked as an error. And Marshfield reaches. That'll be Taylor Weiss up to bat. Weiss is the first baseman for Marshfield. She's got a runner on now. It'll be a nice bunt over to first base. Abundez will get the runner over at first. Nice job, though, by Weiss to advance the runner to bring up Ruby Manlick. Sacrifice bunt there from Weiss. And now it's the right fielder for Marshfield. Got a runner in scoring position and a chance to cut this deficit in half. Manlick 0-0, 2 outs. First pitch swinging right at Abundez, and that's going to do it. We're through 2. Stevens Point leads 2-0 here at Madison Field. We're going to take another break here on Zaleski Sports and be back after this.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We return here on Zaleski Sports as there is a pitching change for the Tigers. In comes Ashlyn Barwick. She'll trade spots with Sternweiss over at shortstop. A little odd to have a third inning pitching change, but it is 2-0, and SPASH seems to doing what they can against Sternweiss. And Caitlin Clysmith will lead things off. There's going to be a couple moves, actually. Sternweiss is not over at shortstop. It looks like that's Madeline Cole over there. And the second baseman's wearing a sweatshirt, so I'm not quite sure who that is. Ruby Manlick. That's Ruby Manlick over at second. So a lot of adjustments here for Marshfield. 2-0 Stevens Point lead. Top of the third, Clysmith leading things off, swings at the first pitch, and it'll go foul. Clysmith grounded out to shortstop back in the first. She's down 0-1 in the count here on Barwick. Barwick the pitch. That one is outside. 1-1 the count goes. Abundez is waiting on deck. One ball, one strike. Barwick the pitch. Clysmith right back to Barwick. She'll toss over to first in time. And it's another ground out for Caitlin Clysmith. That'll bring up Delilah Abundis, the first baseman who just had that nice play over there to end the second inning. One down here in the top of the third for her. Barwick the pitch. That one's going to be in the turf, 1-0. That one's inside 2-0 now. I'd like to thank Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. As that one's not going to find the zone either. 3-0 the count now on Abundis. Barwick, the pitch is in there for a strike. As Abundis has got a hitter's count now, 3-1. 2-0 SPASH leads here in the top of the third. That one's outside and high as Abundis is aboard with a one-out walk. That'll bring up Ember Akers, the third baseman. Akers had a single to center field to start the second inning. She was then thrown out at second on a ground out. She's got one out here with a runner on first. She'll swing at the first one, and that one's going to be fouled back. Oh, 1 on Akers. Abundis over there at first. That one's going to be in the turf. Abundis will take off, and there will be no throw. So she'll advance over to second. Akers has a runner out there now. One ball, one strike on the Panther third baseman. Line drive going to be foul right out of the reach of Coach Droner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Akers. Runner on second. Change up just out of the zone as the count goes 2-2 now. And the pitch. Barwick can't let that one go. And now the count goes full. Ember Akers, 1 for 1 today. Looking to drive in another run here for Stevens Point. Barwick the pitch, fouled off right into the dugout. As Itzen waits on deck. Full count here on Akers. Abundis over at second. The pitch in the turf, and Abundis will take off for third as it gets by the catcher. Going to be another walk here. That's back-to-back walks from Barwick. And the runners are at the corners. That'll bring up Aubrey Itzen, the left fielder for SPASH. She's 0 for 1 with a force out last inning. See if Coach Droner decides to send Akers here on the first pitch. There's one down with runners at the corners. Itzen, the pitch going to be fouled back behind us. Barwick gets ahead early. No balls, 1 strike with 1 down here for Aubrey Itzen. Barwick, the pitch is inside, and they're just going to throw it right back to Barwick as the advancement from Akers. And now there's a couple out there for Aubrey Itzen with 1 down. 1-1 the count. Barwick, the pitch. Going to be a hard ground ball over to third. It's going to be a foul ball. That one looked fair almost, but just to the left of that line. As Barwick is ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barwick the pitch. Itzen fouls it back. Tell you what, these SPASH hitters sure do make the pitchers earn their strikeouts, fouling off a ton of 2-strike pitches. That one's fouled off again. top to bottom, they're just making the pitchers work. Not giving up on that third strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Itzen. Runners on second and third. The pitch going to be high, 2-2 now. It's got to be frustrating as a pitcher. Can't seem to get that third one by. Pitch to Itzen. Line drive right to the shortstop, and there won't be a play. Nice base running there by Abundis. And over there at shortstop to make the play was number 5, Madeline Cole. That'll be 2 down for Addie Simonson. Simonson had an RBI double last inning. And that one's going to be sent over the second baseman's head into right field. Base hit. In comes Abundis. They're going to send another one in, and she's in there. It's a 2-out, 2 RBI single for Addie Simonson. In came Akers right behind Abundis. And what a job there as she jumps on the first pitch. She's got 3 RBIs on the day. Addie Simonson, phenomenal. That one's sent out into right field. First pitch swing by Savageau, and it's caught. Nice play out there by the right fielder as Marshfield stops the bleeding. Nonetheless, Stevens Point gets 2 more, and they now lead 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the third right after these short messages on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate and caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us
by myself.
Go to Next Step.
What?
Because it's going to change your life.
Why
well,
wait
I don't,
another
but
day?
when
Call
I'm alone,
to set up a free, no obligation
when I'm alone,
evaluation. Let us take the next step together
I've
towards
been by
a better
myself
life.
announcing and producing, and I like somewhat know what to do. But when I run into problems, I'm lost.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Alrighty, we are back here for the bottom of the third. Leading things off for Marshfield is going to be Madeline Cole. She gets the bunt down. Savageau throws over to first, and it's in time. Nice rotation there by Stevens Point to cover the bag over there. At second was Micah Keller. And there's one down early.
Delaney Marshall.
So Cole gets the bunt out, and that'll bring up the top of the order, Debney Varsho. Varsho grounded out to third base over in the first. Savageau pitched that one outside. Panthers scored every single inning so far. 1-0 the count here on Varsho. She'll foul that one back into the netting. Of course, Stevens Point's always got that 1-2 punch in the circle between Abundis and Savageau, two of the main pitchers on this squad. 1-1, that one's high and inside on Varsho. Two balls, one strike. Varsho ahead in this count. She'll swing at that one as it doesn't hit the bat, and 2-2 the count goes with one down. See if Varsho can get things going here for Marshfield with one out. Pitch from Savageau. It's going to be blooped out in the left field. It'll drift foul. Pitch here from Savageau, 2-2. Varsho, watch that one. It's inside, but it's a strike, and over to first base In time, Peschke makes the throw. There's 2 down. Savageau picks up another strikeout. It's her third. I actually thought that did catch the inside of the plate, but Varsho didn't seem to like it. And there's now 2 outs. Ashlyn Barwick will be up to bat, who's the pitcher now for Marshfield. I'd like to thank our friends over at Sports Scene in Marshfield, is your local official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autograph memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene, up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. There's a mall in Marshfield? I didn't even know that. 1-1 the count now. Barwick trying to get things going here for Marshfield with 2 down. That one's going to be fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. Savageau ahead early here on Barwick. 2 outs. Pitch here is going to be fouled off the end of the bat. Nice job by Barwick to stay alive. Savageau trying to go 1-2-3 this inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A pitch. Line drive, and it's right at Abundis. In her reach, Barwick will line out. And that's going to do it. We're through 3. Stevens Point leads Marshfield 4-0. And we're heading to the top of the 4th after these short messages.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
We return here as Barwick heads back out into the circle for her second inning. And 2 up for Stevens Point is going to be the 9-1-2 slots. That'll be Morgan Groshek to lead things off. She singled out to center field back in the second.
Leading off for SPASH, Morgan Groshek.
Barwick gave up 2 runs last inning on those 2 walks. And then a huge 2 RBI single from Addie Simonson. 1 ball, no strikes here as that one's outside and high. Groshek looks to get things rolling here. Top of the 4th. That one's going to be short of the plate. 2-0 now. The Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. In there for a strike from Barwick. 2-1 the count now. Groshek will lay off that one as it goes high. 3-1 now. Also, Colgan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Colgan Water at colganh2o.com. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss from Groshek. Nice pitch from Barwick there. See if Marshfield can get the leadoff batter. It's a ground ball over to second base, and it's in time for the first out. And now it's Jordan Roth who will come to the plate. She's 1 for 2 with that infield single back in the first. And she's got 1 out here. Pitch here from Barwick, swing and fouled back. 0-1. Barwick ahead here on Roth. That one's outside. 1-1 the count goes. One ball, one strike with one down for Roth. Line drive over to shortstop. Tough play off the glove, and Roth is aboard with another single. Tough play over there at short, as Madeline Cole couldn't handle it. And Roth is aboard. That's going to be an error, though, on Cole. Now Micah Keller will be in the box. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout back in the first. The only person to strike out so far in this one for SPASH. She'll show bunt. Runner will take off. Roth is in there in time, as she has a nice slide. Transfers the foot to the hand, and a runner in scoring position for Keller. Even Keller fouled off at least 3 two-strike pitches for being struck out. These Panthers know how to stay alive in these counts. Pitch here, show bunt, and Roth is over at third now. Cole didn't really rotate in time. It's now 1-1. Roth over at third with Keller looking to drive in another run for SPASH. 1 out. Pitch from Barwick. That's high. At the letters, 2-1 the count now. You've got Clyde Smith on deck. See if Keller can deliver. The pitch from Barwick. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to even now. The second baseman for Stevens Point, 2-2. That one's high. Another full count here. Patient, these batters are. Waiting for their pitch. Not giving Barwick any help. The pitch here. That one's outside in the dirt. In comes Roth, and it's not going to be in time. Another run here for the Panthers. Roth has accounted for 2 of the 5 runs here tonight. As Clyde Smith shows bunt, takes off his Keller, and it's not going to be in time. It goes off the glove, and now she's going to head over to third, and she's in there. SPASH getting whatever they want here, as Keller will stand at third now with a 1-0 count, and Clyde Smith in the box. 1 out. And the pitch from Barwick is going to be in the dirt. So count goes to even now, 1-1. That first one was a strike on Clyde Smith. Clyde Smith 0 for 2 in this one. Having a phenomenal season so far, but this one hasn't reached base. She's grounded out twice. 1-1, she's got a runner at third. She'll send this one over the second baseman. It's under the glove, in there for a base hit. Clyde Smith, an RBI single, and Stevens Point extends their lead to 6-0. And now that'll bring up Delilah Abundis. Abundis is 0 for 1 with a walk last inning. She'll show bunt here. Off goes Clyde Smith. The throw down. Not in time. Clyde Smith, she's got wheels. Going to be tough to throw her out. It was a nice snap throw over there from Greisbach. In the dirt, though, 1-0 on Abundis. With 1 down, Clyde Smith that second. Line drive over to shortstop under her glove. That one's going to roll far. Clyde Smith's going to turn third. She'll head home. There won't even be a throw. Abundis in for second, and it's an RBI double for Delilah Abundis. Stevens Point pouring it on here in the fourth. They've got 3. It's 7-0.
Ember Akers.
That'll bring up number 14, Ember Akers. Akers 1 for 1 with a single out to center to lead things off in the second. That one's inside, almost gets a piece of her. 1 ball, no strikes on her with 1 out. Abundis over at second. Barwick the pitch. And going to be stopped over to Droner. He'll make the play and toss it over to Barwick. 1-1 the count here with one down. Akers will foul that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Akers, the third baseman for Stevens Point. Abunda's over at second. Swing, and that one's going to be fouled back. I thought maybe that was caught over there by Griesbach, but it did go out of the glove, and the count will stay 1-2. Barwick the pitch to Akers. Swing and a miss out the inside. It's going to be fouled off again. Thought Barwick was about to pick up her first strikeout of the evening, but she just got a piece of it. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Pitch. That one's going to be above the helmet of Akers. Two and 2. Akers line drive into left field. It's going to roll the fence out of the reach of the left fielder. In comes Abundas, and it's going to be Akers heading for third now, and she's going to be in there. Throw gets by, but it'll be backed up. What a job by Ember Akers to deliver. That's an RBI triple for her. She's 2 for 2. What a piece of hitting there from Akers. And now it's going to be Aubrey Hitson who will come up to the plate. It's been a 1-out rally here for SPASH. It's 3 straight hits. Clyde Smith, Abundas, and Akers all doing work. And now that one's going to be popped up. Third baseman's going to get under it, and it's caught. Nice play over there at third. As Cross makes the play, and that's 2 down. Itson pops out. Now it's going to be Addie Simonson. Simonson having a phenomenal game so far. She's got 3 RBIs. An RBI double back in the second, and then a 2 RBI single last inning. She's got a runner out there now. Akers over at third. 1 ball, no strikes on her. Barwick the pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. In comes Itson. It's Akers actually who touches home, and it's another run for SPASH. It's 9-0 here in the top of the 5th. That's 4 RBIs on the evening from Simonson, the designated player. Gonna have a pinch runner here for Simonson. Phenomenal game so far from her. Like to thank Blues Hair Studio. Spring has sprung at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you get the best look for spring. Book your appointment with Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Marin Savageau will step in with 2 down. She's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field last inning. Assuming that Simonson or the pinch runner will not get thrown out at second, everybody will have batted here in the 4th. Rain's starting to come down sideways here. It's actually starting to hit the equipment, so we might have to put this thing down. Harwick the throw down, and it's not going to be in time. Savageau watches 2 balls go by. It's 2-0. See if Savageau can drive in another run. That one's high and outside. 3-0 now the count is with 2 outs. Pitch here from Barwick inside, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Savageau. So SPASH has officially batted around here as Morgan Groshek grounded out to second to start the inning. She'll step in. Savageo's going to get a pinch runner.
Now batting, Morgan Groshek.
So Groshek has got runners on first and second. Looks like they're going to have another pinch runner here. As Groshek will watch that one go in for a strike. 0-1 the count. With 2 down. Runners at first and second. Groshek watches that one high. 1-1 the count now. Looks like that's Emma Witkowski who's pinch running over there at first base. Pitch here from Barwick. That one's in the turf. Nice stop there by Griesbach. Barwick 2-1 the count. Groshek hard ground ball, and it gets through. Out into the right field. It's going to be a play at the plate. There won't be. And another run comes in for SPASH. Marshfield can't stop the bleeding. SPASH is pouring it on here in the 5th. It's actually the 4th. It's been a long inning. 6 runs in the top of the 4th. It's 10-0 here at Madison Field. Groshek delivers. That's going to be a ground ball. Going to be a tough play over to third in time. And that's going to do it for the top of the 4th. It's 10-0. Marshfield trails Stevens Point. We'll take a break here on Zaleski Sports and be back for the bottom of the 4th after this.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We return for the bottom of the 4th here at Madison Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin. It was a huge, heavy-hitting 6-run inning for SPASH. It's 10-0, and we like to thank the Great Dog Axe Throwing. It's now open in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older, so bring the whole family. Join a league or plan a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit thegreatdogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. Savageau will head back out into the circle. And leading things off for Marshfield is going to be Shyla Brogan. Brogan has got the only hit for Marshfield in this one. That one's going to be a sharp grounder over to second base and an easy routine play over there at second for Micah Keller. And there's one down. Savageau is just dealing. And it looks like might have been an injury there from Brogan. Talking to her a little bit. There's one down here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll bring up the 4th spot, Madison Kraus. Kraus popped up to shortstop back in the 1st. And Marshfield has got to get something going as they trail big in this one. See if Kraus can get things rolling with one out. Savageau very comfortable in that circle all game long. just humming strikes in there. And it's 0-1. Savageau the pitch, fouled back into the netting. As again, Savageau gets ahead on Kraus. It's 0-2 with 1 down. Can't say enough about the offense that SPASH has brought here to Marshfield. RBIs all over the place. Hard hit softballs. Pitch from Savageau is high and outside. Pesky makes the stop. One ball, 2 strikes. Savageau the pitch to Kraus. Just outside. Pesky tries to frame it. Can't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tigers need a base runner if they want a chance in this one. Savageau's refusing. Doing a phenomenal job out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. Savageau high and outside again. And now the count goes to full. 3 straight balls from number 44 in SPASH. Wind up here from Savageau. Kraus fouls that one. It's going to be popped up. Savageau's under it, and there's 2 down. I thought that one was coming towards us, but Savageau gets under it. And there's 2 down now here for Caitlin Sternweiss. Sternweiss struck out back in the second. She's one of 3 Savageau strikeouts. She started off this game inside the circle, but it was then moved as that one's outside from Savageau. 1 ball, no strikes. And swing and a miss on the high fastball. Yeah, Sternweiss started off the game. She went through the first 2 innings, gave up 2 runs. They brought in Barwick, and she walked a few and gave up a few hits. And that's where she gave up 8 total runs compared to Sternweiss's 2. That's going to be a ground ball over to Keller, and throw to first is in time. Actually, it looks like over there at second base, there was a substitution. We'll get that for you when we come back. That was the bottom of the 4th. We're through 4. It's 10-0. SPASH leads Marshfield. We'll be back after this.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
We return here on Zaleski Sports for the top of the 5th inning. And it looks like Marshfield makes another pitching change. It'll be Sternweiss back out there. Barwick will head over to shortstop, and who pitched for the first 2 innings for the Tigers and then took a 2-inning break, will come back for the 5th. Looks like Micah Keller is going to be pinch hit here. It's 10-0 here. Sternweiss trying to limit the damage so Marshfield can have a chance in the bottom of the 5th. That one's going to be fouled back. Looks like that's Shelby Brooks, who's at bat right now, who's pinch hitting and over at second base, who made that play. See if Brooks can do something here with no outs. 1-1 the count. Sternweiss the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Shelby Brooks 1-2. See if SPASH can get the leadoff runner again. They've got the leadoff runner on 3 the last 4 innings. Pitch here from Sternweiss. That one's popped up and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. No outs here. SPASH looking to tack on some more. Sternweiss the pitch. Change up outside. Gets Brooks swinging. And Sternweiss picks up her second strikeout of the evening. And now it's Caitlin Kleismith, the 2-time All-State player. Kleismith had an RBI single last inning. She's 1 for 3 on the game. That one sent over, and right away the play is made by Barwick at shortstop. 2 up, 2 down here for Sternweiss. Now it's going to be up to bat. Looks like a pinch hit for Abundis. Bella Brooks, number 21. Brooks will watch that one. 0-1 the count now. Brooks down 0-1 here. Sternweiss looking to go 1-2-3 for the first time today. There's 2 down. That one's outside, 1-1 the count now. Two outs here. Brooks is going to send it over to third base. It's Kraus over to first in time for the 3rd out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Marshfield. They're going to come back out. SPASH looking to stop this one early. It's 10-0. We'll be back after this.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
That's not Griesbach. It's number 18, isn't it? Or no? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, we are back here on Zaleski Sports as Lillian Griesbach will come to the plate. Again, it is 10 runs through 5 innings, so we'll see if Savageau can end this one early or Marshfield has something to say about it. Sternweiss had a nice inning there. Thinking maybe should have just kept her in, but nonetheless, it's 10-0. Griesbach will watch that one go by. Griesbach is 0 for 0 in this one. She reached on an error back in the 2nd. 0-1. That's going to be a ground ball over to Kleismith. Tough play. Long throw over to first in time. Kleismith doing what she does best. And there's 1 down now for Taylor Weiss. First baseman for the Tigers. Trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Savageau's pitched a gem so far. That one's high and outside. Savageau just given up 1 hit today. No walks and 3 strikeouts. No earned runs. It's been a beautiful game so far. Swing and a miss there from Weiss. Count goes even now. Pitch here from Savageau, swing and a miss, 1-2 now. Make sure you thank Mutual Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. 1-2 the count here on Weiss. Savageau looking to pick up another strikeout and another out. That one's outside. 2-2 now. Also, Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Again, we thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports. That one's fouled back into the parking lot. Jack Rozicki on the call here, as this one is heading for a run rule. See if Weiss can change that. Savageau's been doing amazing. SPASH is up 10-0. 1 out. Savageau, the 2-2 pitch. That one's in the turf. Count goes full now. Ruby Manlick waiting on deck. Savageau, the pitch in there for strike 3 as Weiss watches that one go by. It's a 4th strikeout for Savageau, and SPASH is 1 out away from making this a quick trip. It'll be Ruby Manlick, the right fielder for Marshfield. Savageau, the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Two down here in the bottom of the 5th. Savageau, the pitch. That's going to be a line drive out into right center. Tough play, and it's caught. That's going to do it out there in right field. Nice play by Jordan Roth to track that one down. And it looks like the teams are going to line up. It was 10-0 here at Madison Field. Stick around for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll take a quick break and be back. Actually, we'll just end it here as we listen to our friends over at Nasonville Dairy right now. That'll be the end of it. We thank you for watching here at Madison Field today. It's 10-0. Stevens Point takes care of business and takes down the Marshfield Tigers. Thank you for watching. I'm Jack Rozicki. To my left, we've got Ruth Walsh. Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman. Welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Good day. My name is Ken Hyman. Welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Capla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you